So Sugreeva explained to his army, to a part of his army, to go and explore the east side. So when he spoke about east side, he speaks about all these regions. He talks about China, Japan, okay, and this area also, Philippines, and this area also he talks. And then this land was connected back then. Now you see Pacific Ocean and these things, but the land, and imagine it is a globe, it is round, right? Yeah. If you go further, you will reach here, correct? Yeah. If you went further east, you would reach South America. So that is what he tells. You go further down there, and then you will see the Andes ranges here, and you will also see that candelabra, the symbol, and search until that point, and then come back. Now, and there are 3 more directions in which they have to do their search, to perform their search, right? And this entire map he's talking, keeping the center of India in his mind. From here he's talking. He's not talking, they're somewhere here, at this moment they're somewhere here. But Sugreeva is talking from the middle, center part of India. He's explaining what is there in which direction. Then they talk about the next direction, which is, who goes? Vinata. The guy called Vinata is the head for all the people going in the east direction. And then he creates another group of people, another set of people, and he sends them to the north. And for the north direction, it is Shatabali who is the head of the north direction. And when he is explaining the north direction, he says, you will find the Himalayan mountains. He talks about the Himalayan mountains. And beyond the Himalayan mountains, he talks about, in great detail, about places that you find in Asia. Yeah.
Wait, is this the east or west?
North.
Oh, north? Okay.
Yeah, north. From the center of India, if you go north, he will describe about all those rivers that they encounter, like Yamuna, Saraswati, all those rivers, and then on top of that, he says that you will see Himalayan mountain, you will also see Kailash, Mount Kailash. Kailasa Parvatam also you will see, and beyond that there is a land which is very barren and which is vast, but there is nothing, like it's a plain land. What is that land? Anybody can guess? Tibetan Plateau. Beyond Tibetan Plateau, he will say there is Russia, there is all those areas. He will give a very great detailed description. And he says after a certain point, you will only see snow. Don't even get there. That region today is Siberia. Siberia temperatures are very cold. Like he says, if you get there, understand that you have to come back. And if you further try to go there, then you will be dead. There is no way for you to come back. That is what he says. You will be frozen to death. Yeah, it's super cold there. It is -60 kind of temperatures. What you say?
Negative like 64.
Yeah, this year, right? Yeah, that is region of Siberia. So he says there is no way that Ravana will take Sita to that place. There's no point in searching. Search until that point, wherever you see this kind of snowy hilltop mountains. And then that is Shatabali and the team. And then he calls upon another set of people. And what is that direction they need to go?
West? South?
West. South comes at the end because south is the most important direction. So they are saying south for the end, because when they create a troop for the south, they need to talk a lot to that group. Yeah? It's okay. We'll come back to it. Now they talk, we need to talk about west, right? Yeah. Now they talk about west. So when he starts talking about west, he talks about this part, the area of Afghanistan, the area of Syria, Turkey, all that they talk, and that's all they talk about. They don't talk about Egypt, or they don't talk about Africa, they don't talk about Europe. It means they either do not have knowledge of these places, or these places are inhabitable.
At that time, no
either of them was true. There is no point. There is no human being living there. Then what is the point? Yeah.
Why would human beings not live there?
Because the conditions, the living conditions, are so drastically inhabitable.
But there's a lot of people who live in Europe and Africa.
Now that is the case. But back then, this is millions of years ago, and I have told you, right? The world did not even look like this. The world looked completely different. There was the land connectivity between the Asian countries and South America. So you never know what are the living conditions of this place. This place was inhabitable for a very long time. And even this area, right, the Siberia and the top and the northern parts of Russia, they were also inhabitable. That is the reason he said, the minute you see these kind of hilltop mountain peaks with so much of snow, come back, don't even go there, because that is it. Nothing is there beyond that. That is what he says. So to the west, he sends some of the very mighty people. You remember Sushena? Who is Sushena? Sushena is father of Tara. Who is Tara?
His husband, his
Wife
wife's,
of Bali.
his wife's,
Wife of Bali.
no, his sister-in-law's.
Yeah, Sugreeva's sister-in-law's dad is Sushena. So he sends Sushena and so many other people to west. So I'm only talking about the captains of all these regions. All these directions. I'm not talking about the people who are actually going. Yes.
Are you talking about the west?
Yes. Yeah.
Next time can you explain like which people are gonna come from the south?
Now we are going to talk about that.
Yay.
In next 5 minutes we are going to talk about that. Okay. South is a very important direction for us, for even for Sugreeva. Sugreeva also knows, because he has seen Sita being taken in the southern direction. So Sugreeva knows the possibility of finding Sita in southern direction is lot more than possibility of finding Sita in any other direction. Then why is he sending people to the other directions? Yeah. you tell me.
Just in case if they're not there, then they can say that you guys go there, and then they can.
To save time. One is to save. Do you also have same opinion or any other answer?
Me?
You also raised your hand, right?
No.
You did.
Me.
Yeah, tell me.
Like just in case Sita's in one of those directions.
Yeah. Just in case Sita is in any other direction, they don't want to miss on that. And another thing is, you send some people to south.
In all the directions at the same time.
At the same time. You go in the south, and after a few months you realize that Sita is not there. Time has been wasted, right? If they are not searching in other directions. So to be effective with time and to make sure that they are not missing any point, they try to send in all directions, and everybody is sent at the same time, because if the word spreads and Ravana gets to know that they are searching for Sita, and he gets to know that okay, people have gone northward, and if he is in north direction, say for example, I'm hypothetically making a situation, he has time to run away to another direction. If he is in south and if he gets to know that okay, people have started coming to south, he can go to west. So they don't want to leave that kind of loopholes in their plan. They want to plan it properly and attack in all the directions at the same time, so that Ravana doesn't have an opportunity to run away and hide in a different direction. So, and then Sugreeva gives great detailed explanation of how the western land looks like. He talks about the area of Punjab, today's Punjab. He talks about, now that area is also called as, like beyond that, it is called land of Kuru. North Kuru and South Kuru it is called. All those areas he explains. And he goes until that point of probably Syria and Turkey and all those areas, and that's it. And now he calls upon the batch of people, the group of people that are supposed to go to the south direction.
Isn't Hanuman in there?
Yes, Hanuman will be in the south troop. So he calls upon the great warriors, great of the greatest monkeys he calls upon for the south direction. And who are they? It's 4 o'clock. Who are they? One is Hanuman.
Jambavan.
Huh?
Jambavan.
No, you need to be louder.
Jambavan.
Yes. Jambavan also goes. Jambavan is not Vanara. Jambavan is who? A bear.
I did.
Hanuman is not a lion.
Oh.
Hanuman is not a lion. Who said that? Okay, we'll talk about that. So Jambavan is one of them.
It's a bear.
Is a bear. At the beginning of the story, we decided we'll be quiet and we will be calm.
She got confused.
You got confused with Narasimha. Okay. Then there is one more important person. He is Angada. Who's Angada?
Vali's son.
Vali's son. Vali's son is Angada. Angada, Hanuman, Jambavan, and so many names are there. Gandhamadana. And yeah,
Nila.
Neela, correct. Neela, Tara. Tara there is another warrior Tara, right? That Tara. Neela also goes, and so many people. I can't remember the names.
Wait, didn't Mila have someone who had had a similar name?
Nala.
Did she go?
He.
Is
These are all male.
he?
He. Tara is also in this context a male. Tara, Vali's wife Tara is different. That is different Tara. This is different Tara. This Tara is a man.
I know that, but now, okay. So did Nala also go?
Nala probably did not go. There is no mention of Nala. Neela went. That I know. That I have read. And then Gavaksha is one guy. There are so many people in that group who goes in the southern direction. And he starts describing what is there in the southern direction. When he talks about that, he talks about the Vindhya mountains. He says you need to cross the Vindhya mountains and then go further south, and then you will see these lot of Rishyamukha Parvata, all those places that they live in. They have to search all these places, and then you further go down south, and then you will see. Then what does he say? Then you will see a land that is full of snakes. He says, so much huge, big snakes you will find, and they are very ferocious. They are very venomous in nature. So you need to cross all those places. He also explains there is a city there which is made up of gold and all those things. You need to cross that. You need to search there also. And he also says not only the main places. You also need to go and search in the fringes. So that's what he says. What, Lasya?
Where was that place, what do you call today, with all those snakes?
Actually, a place of snakes is Australia. I think all these places are closer back then. They were not like far apart from each other. When I was reading about the place related to so much of snakes and so much of those reptile dominant place, I felt I was reading about Australia, but there is no confirmation anywhere for me to tell you like surely, right? Okay, then he talks about the place of snakes, and then he says further down don't go, because Antarctica is what you will find. He talks about Antarctica. He doesn't say Antarctica because that name was not there back then, right? So what he says, how he describes about Antarctica is, he says there is no sunlight there. Why is there no sunlight? Yes.
Freezing cold.
It's at the very bottom of the world, far just from sun.
And what happens? Okay, so what?
It's really cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Then if you stay there for too long, you'll probably freeze.
That is correct. But what about, he made a very important statement, there is no sun. There is no sunlight. How is it possible? At least for a few hours there should be sunlight. Yeah.
If there's no sunlight,
If there is no sunlight, what happens is a different story. My question is, take one step back and think why there is no sunlight.
Because there will be clouds blocking the sun.
No. No.
It's below the equator.
Below the equator, then Africa is also below the equator. Some parts of Africa is also below the equator. Australia is below the equator. But there is sunlight there. Have you heard of places? Yes, tell me.
Because some cold is like absorbs the light.
No.
Because like if it's at the very bottom of the earth, then like maybe it's so far that sunlight can't reach it.
Kind of. If you, yes.
Like if it's spinning, the sun can't like show it because it's on the bottom.
I'm so happy. I'm glad you gave this answer. Nice. Good job. That is the exact reason. On the tips, imagine something is rotating. On the tips, the sun rays doesn't fall. And on the north and south poles, you must have heard by now, or you must have read by now in your geography or social sciences, whatever you call it. There are places which get 6 months of sun, 6 months of night. 6 months of day and 6 months of night. So he is referring to this place as a place that doesn't get sunlight, right? That means he is referring to Antarctica. He is referring to the pole, to the South Pole. So that is the great amount of detail that Sugreeva has about Earth. Just imagine, he is probably the first person who came up with Atlas, right? So that is the knowledge that Sugreeva had, and that is the reason why everybody kept directing Rama towards Sugreeva. When he started his search in Aranyakanda or before entering Kishkinda-kanda, right? He starts searching about Sita, looking for places, and everybody who meets him, they keep directing him, and they keep asking him, go to Rishyamukha Parvata, go this direction. You will find Sugreeva, and he will be able to help you. Other than Sugreeva, there is nobody else who can help you. They keep telling him, right? This is because Sugreeva has so much knowledge about the globe and about the world. Now he calls upon Angada, Hanuman, Jambavanta, Neela, Tara, Gavaksha, so many other people, and they form a team, and Angada is the leader of the team. We spoke about 3 other leaders in other directions. For the south direction, Angada is the leader, and then Valisan is the leader, and then this guy Sugreeva gives a detailed description of what the southern direction looks like, what you find in southern direction, so on and so forth. We just spoke, right, all those things. There is a place with so much of snakes and all that, and then that is about south. And he says that Lanka is in south. Ravana should probably be in Lanka. So I am forming the team which is strongest of all, and I am hoping that you will find Sita. And then Rama then calls upon Hanuman, and everybody knows, or everybody has a hunch that Hanuman is the one who is going to get the good news, or who is going to find Sita. Everybody has that hunch, and that is why even those four teams are going in 4 directions. And among the people in the south direction, there are great people like Angada. Angada is the team leader, by the way. But Rama chose to call upon Hanuman and give him his finger ring, on which the name Ram is engraved. He gives that ring to Hanuman, and he tells Hanuman that when you find Sita, hand it over to Sita. That is how Sita is going to recognize you as a person sent by Rama, and she will talk to you. If you don't give any kind of sign or symbol that speaks for this truth, she'll not talk to you, because she'll think that, okay, there is another demon coming in a different form just to trouble me or just to tease me, saying that I'm from Rama. And Sita gets excited, and then he says, no, I'm not from Rama. He laughs and goes away. So that kind of prank is what she will think, right? But unless until you show a solid evidence and proof to Sita, she's not going to talk to you. So the minute you find Sita, show this to her, is what Rama says. Yeah. You raised your hand.
Yeah, because if he knew that Sita was there, why didn't he go by himself?
Nobody knows where Lanka is. Lanka is in southern direction. Nobody dared to go to Lanka because Ravana is a ferocious demon. Why would anybody go to places like that unless there is a real need, right? There is no need for anybody to go to Lanka till now. That's why they didn't go. They don't even know the exact geographical location of Lanka. If he knew the geographical location of Lanka, he would have given, right? He spoke until Antarctica, but he doesn't know where Lanka is. Right? That is the situation. He doesn't know the exact location. He knows somewhere in the southern direction, but he doesn't know the exact place, location. That is the situation right now. And everybody is hopeful to find in southern direction because they know precisely Lanka is in southern direction. That is point number 1. And everybody thinks that Hanuman will be able to get the task done because he's a taskmaster. Hanuman. He is not someone who is going to just give up. He's not only strong physically, mentally also he is very, very strong and determined. And when we talk more about how this search party searches in southern direction in the next few chapters, you will know why Hanuman is, why we talk so highly of Hanuman, and why we pray for Hanuman when we are scared, when we are hopeless, when we feel hopeless. You talk about Hanuman or you pray to Hanuman. Why do we do that? We will know shortly. Okay. Now Sugreeva calls upon all these 4 search parties, and he tells them, from today I am giving you a month's time. You need to go in these directions search thoroughly. You have to search the mountains, rivers, lakes, ponds. You have to search caves. You have to search all kind of geographical things that you stumble upon for Sita, and then report me back within 1 month. Whoever doesn't report me within 1 month, consider you dead. I'm going to kill you. That is the kind of order that Sugreeva gives. Sugreeva is he's a very strong leader. He's saying something, everybody takes that like the word of Indra, word of God. There is no...
Hanumanti is a very small duration for them to go by walk.
No, that is because these parties, each of the parties constitutes so many people. I only gave the names of the heads. So, for example, the southern direction, whoever goes, they are like 100,000 monkeys. So what this leader does is, he makes smaller troops out of them and he sends to a specific location for the search. Like these areas are huge, right? They can't search in 1 month. It's practically impossible. So they say, okay, this like 100,000 square foot. This is a party who's going to do it. The next 100,000 square foot, you are going to do it. So they'll find a midpoint, and from there they disperse and they come back after 10 days to discuss. So that is how this search operation is done. It is a very strategic, calculated one. It was meticulously thought of, planned and approached. It's otherwise it will look like a Herculean task and it is impossible, and what are they even talking about, just here. That's the kind of thought that we will get. But the number of people they had at hand and how they formed into smaller teams, and they went behind searching smaller areas, that makes it possible. That is how they did it. And in the south direction, now they all dispersed, and Rama asks Sugreeva, like, how do you even know so much about Earth? How do you know about this? Then he starts telling, you remember how I was running for my life, and my brother was behind me. Vali was behind me, and he was ready to kill me. The minute he sees me, he was ready to kill me, right? So when I was going around the globe, I searched every possible place in the globe where I can go and hide. That is why I know so much about Earth. But I realized that wherever I went, Vali was able to come. Vali came to every nook and corner of the world. Wherever I went, he came. Then Hanuman reminded me of that curse that, who's that Rishi? Matanga Muni. The Rishi Matanga cursed Vali that if you enter my premises where my hermitage is, you'll get killed. Your head will burst into pieces. That is what Matanga says. So Rishyamukha Parvata is such area wherein Vali cannot enter. So Hanuman says, go and live there, your brother can't come. It is closer, it is well within India, well within the southern part of India. He is closer to his brother, but still brother cannot do anything. So that is the presence of mind Hanuman has. So everybody knew that there was a curse that Vali was given. But nobody could think about, he can stay in Rishyamukha Parvata and still be safe. So that is Hanuman's, on Hanuman's advice, this guy Sugreeva starts living in that area. And because of his insecurity from his brother, like brother was coming and killing, that is why Sugreeva went around the world, and that is why Sugreeva knows so much about the world. That is what Sugreeva tells. And then everybody sets to their journey. And one